citizens, we're back from the second half of tonight's Snarl. Wally, GB, and Tex in the house, and primed for the second hour of tonight's card.
However, before the next match, a quick word about those now vacant TV tag titles left behind by the Southern Gentlemen. As Myron Schimmelman suggested, there's going to be a major tournament. Every team is considered entered, and every match matters. We're planning on having new champions by the Memphis Million on the 29th, and so it all starts with the next edition of Rage. So you fans of tag team wrestling, be sure to watch.
To be clear here, every team's entered doesn't mean mandatory participation, and any team can just bow out anytime they want.
But for those that tough it out, it's gonna be a dog-eat-dog jungle to get to the final match of that tournament.
All right, with that very important announcement out of the way, for big matches left on tonight's card, and boy howdy talk about excitement.
You ain't wrong, Wally.
And starting off the second half tonight, the Ladies Legends Championship defended tonight by powerhouse Patti Powers, defending against, now get this, Becky Lynch.
Fans, our second half opening match, one fall, with a 20-minute time limit, is for the RWL Ladies Legends Championship.
Oh man, I'm excited. How about you guys? Ladies Legends Championship match right out of the gate to start the second half. Of all people, Becky Lynch just, well, no relation to yours truly, of course.
There has been something of a delay in getting Patti Powers set up with a solid contender for the Ladies Legends belt, and this match would have happened at Ladies Night, but Becky Lynch was unavailable.
But the stars and the planets are all aligned tonight, cause we're gonna see that match right here. And what a time for Becky Lynch, no relation to our Tex, to appear in our WL, right in the midst of a contentious situation over at World Wrestling Entertainment, regarding her championship situation there.
Just the same, the match committee signed off on this one, citing Becky meeting all the necessary qualifications for a Legends Division title opportunity. Even Myron said whatever her problem with WWE is, it's none of our business, and she can, legally, compete for the title against Patti.
That's what they asked me and Steve, and me and Steve both agreed there is no problem with Becky Lynch competing in RWL's Legends Division. She meets all the necessary requirements. Now, before you gentlemen start asking me a lot of questions about a whole bunch of stuff, let's get all that falderall out of the way. Patti and Danielle doing just fine with MJ Ferrantino managing them. Danielle, well, doesn't hurt but her pride, but she did not appreciate losing that match with ODB, that tag team match. That ladies match, she is still kind of smarting over that one. But her and Patti, they had a tag team match scheduled this evening, but the opportunity came up for Patti Powers to defend the Ladies Legends Championship, which has been, like you said, well, been a little bit delayed in that title defense, but she got, whoa, did she ever get a challenger and a half with Becky Lynch? Oh, great way to start. I love the new costume. Her and Danielle, all color coordinated, American Powers back on the scene and looking just better than ever.
Challenger from Ireland is Becky Lynch, and her opponent, accompanied by Liberty Bell Danielle from Tampa, Florida. She's the Ladies Triple Crown Champion and the Ladies Legends Champion. Powerhouse, Patti Powers.
Alright, so you folks keeping score. She got this title that she's defending tonight, the Ladies Gulf Coast Championship that she just defended, and the Ladies Southern Championship, more than likely to be defended pretty soon. Patti Powers, a very, very busy Triple Crown champion. Well, that's Patti Powers, always busy, always with titles to defend, and well, Talk about the wild set of circumstances that brings us here to Becky Lynch. All right, Charles Lucero sounds the bell. They come center ring. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Patti Powers with the upper hand on Becky Lynch has her all the way up for the nice long vertical suplex center ring. Patti gathers up Becky Lynch, slams her face down to the counts. Hard overhand right from Patti. Becky Lynch counters with a shot to the midsection, a couple of chops, a kick, and a knee to the head to Powerhouse Patti. Patti Powers on the mat and on the receiving end, quickly counters, quickly gets back up, gets a hold of Becky Lynch. Pitches her over the top rope and out onto the apron. Becky Lynch counters, gets herself back inside the ring. Okay, well now. Head first into the turnbuckle, but Becky Lynch counters again. There's a kick, a couple of rights, another right to the body. And Becky Lynch turns it around on Patti. Patti Powers against the ropes. Now having her arm tortured against them. Becky Lynch doing the honor. I haven't seen that in a long time. Oh, man. Okay. Becky Lynch snaps both arms on Patti. Patti Powers in trouble for the first time in this matchup as Becky Lynch assumes control of things. Patti counters with elbows to Becky Lynch. Locks up Becky. Up over the shoulders. There's Becky Lynch. Hung up on the top rope. Patti with a kick right to the back. Liberty Bell Danielle waiting in the wings up next. Facing Paige or Saraya or whatever the hell name she's running by these days. That woman that Danielle's going to be facing tonight in a non-title match. Patti Powers with a set of wrist clutch kicks and a clothesline of Becky Lynch takes herself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Boom! Knee right across the chest. Patti going in for the quick pin. 1, 2. Just a 2. And near fall. But a near fall pretty early on. Becky Lynch rolls to the outside. Patti goes out after her. Again, the Ladies Legends Championship on the line here, and Becky Lynch looking to get back into the gold market, considering her difficulties over at WWE on Raw. Becky Lynch with a clothesline to Patti Powers. Patti rounded up, rolled back inside the ring by Becky Lynch, taking her sweet time about getting back in there. Patti Powers deciding whether or not to go out after her. Becky Lynch going to do a little bit of showboating, stalling for time. The referee continues to count. Patti's had just about enough. And Becky Lynch baited her into it. There's a DDT on the floor. Exactly what Becky Lynch was planning to do. Whoa! A quick counter. A crucifix to Patti from Becky. A knee right to the side of the head. Powerhouse Patti Powers followed up with a rolling elbow. Danielle Heathcote does not look pleased. Hard kick to the back. And Becky Lynch is starting to open up here. The advantage had been mostly Patti's, but it is starting to turn around towards Becky Lynch. And this Ladies Legends title matchup. Patti Powers in trouble on the outside. Figure 4 as the referee continues to count. Lynch, no relation, rounds up. Patti Powers rolls her back inside the ring. Patti trying to get back to her feet, but Becky Lynch right there. Whips her hard into the far left turnbuckle. This is not good. Slam face first into the buckle the hard way. Becky Lynch up on the middle, on the top turnbuckle here. It comes down off of there, decides not to do what she was going to do. Patti whip to the far right corner. Becky Lynch, she's going, she did it again. Leg sweeper, head first into the buckle. 1. Only just a 1. Powerhouse Patti still hanging in there. There's a kick to the head to Becky Lynch. Becky catches a headlock punch from Powerhouse Patti. A shot to the back. A whip to the ropes. And up and over. Back body drop to Becky Lynch. Powerhouse Patti takes herself to the top. Ooh! Oh, butt splash off the top. 1, 2. Oh, I'm surprised that knocked the wind out of just about anybody. Patti Powers rolls to the outside, as does Becky Lynch. Patti moving in on her. Clothesline from behind takes her down. Patti Powers always doing that little bit of showboating. She got that powerhouse nickname and she decided to just run with it. Patti countered by Becky Lynch with shots to the midsection. This a quick takedown on the outside and into an armbar. Won't get a submission that way, but she is trying to wear Patti out. Patti flips out the back door, shoves her away. Oh, nice running drop kick to Becky Lynch. Patti. Ooh! Man, just slammed her face first into the floor. Clothesline from Becky Lynch to Patti Powers. A driving knee into the head of Patti. Becky Lynch covers her up, rolls her back inside. Hey, look, I'm not thrilled that we share the same family name. Huh. Danielle Heathcote giving Becky Lynch a wide berth. Patti Powers doing a little bit of showboating here. Oh, another crucifix on Becky Lynch. Clothesline from Powerhouse Patti. Down goes Becky. Patti got her by the wrist and ankle, but she is quickly getting back up again. Patti tags her with a right to the back of the head. Patti whips Lynch to the floor. Ooh, kitchen sink knee right to the midsection, out to the floor. Goes Becky Lynch. Patti Powers going to take herself topside. Ooh, a high-risk maneuver that did not pay off. Becky Lynch going to exploit the mistake. Winds up both arms, throws the switch on. Double arm snap. And Becky Lynch, the referee, counting again. Patti countering with elbows to the midsection of Becky Lynch. Patti Powers countered by Becky Lynch. Into the ring steps. She caught the corners on that one. That ain't good. Patti Powers laid out in the corner on the outside. Becky Lynch back inside the ring, taunting her. Takes herself to the top turnbuckle here. Patti Powers making her way to a standing position. Here comes Becky. Whoa! Ooh! Patti Powers not only caught her, but slammed her head against the ring steps. She may be out. Oh, damn. Oh, okay. Powerhouse Patti Powers with a wild display of power right there. That was incredible. Becky Lynch pulled towards the opposing ring steps. Patti Powers makes her way back inside. Referee Charles O'Sara continuing to count Becky Lynch as Patti Powers again takes herself to the top turnbuckle here. This is sick. Oh, double axe handle. Finds the mark. Patti Powers back in control of things, at least for the present. Becky Lynch counters with some elbows to the midsection. Makes her way back inside the ring, likewise does Patti. Becky Lynch has the upper hand on a one-arm slam here and a quick pin attempt. 1, 2. Oh no, just one. Patti Powers makes her way back up to her feet. Catches a couple of shots from Becky at DDT center ring. These two are just wearing each other out. Oh, what a matchup. Patti wraps up Becky Lynch, whips her to the far right corner. Delivers an elbow that sinks her down into the corner. Patti, an alley-oop assist out of the corner, cover, and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. That's just going to about do it. Patti Powers retains the Ladies Legends Championship.
The time was 9 minutes and 48 seconds. Your winner and still Ladies Legends Champion.
Patti as much as said she smiled a Kool-Aid smile when she heard Becky Lynch was challenging because she knew this match would be a slam dunk. No disrespect to Powerhouse Patti, of course, but Becky Lynch didn't exactly make it easy for her.
When we continue, Liberty Bell Danielle in a non-title match with a star we'll call Paige Saraya. on the other side of the break.